29,402 fans attended the opening night of Serena Williams' final U.S. Open, and millions of us watched from home as we watched the GOAT's last dance. The New York Post's Marc Berman is here for some GOAT talk and some Serena updates. Marc, my Twitter timeline was on fire last night. Serena won the match in straight sets. How would you grade her first round?
Well, she did play great, especially in that first set early on. Her serve was struggling, a lot of double faults, but her opponent, Danka, just was not up to the task of pulling off any sort of upset. And once Serena got her nerves under control, she just steamrolled. She moved a lot better than what I saw from her in Wimbledon and in Cincinnati. So that's a good sign. But it wasn't Serena at her best, hardly. Obviously, she's almost 41 years old, but definitely good enough. And every great shot she made, the fans made that place sound like there were 10 airplanes flying overhead.
Well, let's talk about that because like you said, you were at the match. You got a chance to not only the airplanes, like set the scene for us. What was it like to be at that stadium last night?
Oh, absolutely a tremendous electric scene. It was a 4-minute introduction before she took the court. And when she bounded onto Ashe Stadium, that was about as loud an ovation as I've ever heard in that tennis venue. And that place gets very loud. Serena talked to it after the match. She was overwhelmed and a little nervous because she knew, could she live up to that type of reception? But it was a beautiful reception and the fans were terrific. Again, every single solid play by Serena or a great get, the fans just were out of their seats. And then before match point, everyone was up on their feet waiting for the conclusion. So we'll do it again on Wednesday.
So you mentioned earlier how she seemed to get her confidence back. And it's funny how we're talking about one of the greatest tennis players of all time having to get her confidence back. So how far do you see her going in this tournament?
Yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup in the second round against the second seed, Annette Kontaveit, who is not playing very well now, but over the winter, she was one of the best players on the tour. Serena just doesn't have enough match toughness to squeak out a very close match. This is a much bigger step up in class. So it's going to be a little bit tough. If I was a betting man, I really wouldn't bet on Serena, but maybe the crowd can be a factor and rattle Serena's foe. So I'm looking forward still to a close match, but I think it could be her final singles match of all time.
Ooh, okay. I'm getting the feelings that we've got the makings of some sort of Netflix documentary special that could come out in the future. Marc, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it.